there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we're going to be working on display tips. I have these from Ugly Duckling. They were in a haul probably about 6 months ago now. Lovely, beautiful set, really nice quality it is, it's gorgeous. Anyway, I thought I could have a play. Now I did this quite a while ago, to be fair. When the bubble effect first came out, and I was just having a play, that's all I was doing. I was working with chrome and flakes and inks, and I didn't know if I was going to actually put this up. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint 2 white tips. I'm going to do 1 matte so that I can put the inks on it. Now I use isopropyl alcohol and dig into it, but I wanted an intense colour on this, so what I was going to do was just build it up in places. You'll see what I mean. And on the other white tip I've put a non-white top coat, and I'm going to use this pink pigment, so it should give like an opal sort of effect. You know how pretty these pigments are. So pop that on there and then pop another top coat over it. I will zap that in the lamp for a full cure. Now I'm going back to the matte white tip, and I'm using these inks from Born Pretty. This one's purple, and I'm just going to squidge it all over there. Then pop it back on the stand to dry. And what I do all the way through this is just flick between the tips. So the ink one's back on the stand, you can see that in the top right corner, and then I've got the white pigment back out the lamp, and I'm giving it a second coat. So I'll put that away, come in with, I'll dust off any particles, and then we're going to give it another top coat, and then we will stick this in the lamp. Then we'll start to work on the black tips, and in between this, while I'm doing this, I do keep going back to the ink tip. So like I said, I was just playing with the tips, and I was back and forth, and it took a lot of editing because I just let the camera roll. I mean, you don't want to see me, messing around and putting lids on, and I just left it. Anyway, so I put another ink layer on there, like I said, let that dry, move on to the black tips, and I'm putting on the blue lilac-y green sort of chrome it is from What's Up. I do show you everything, so you will see what it is in a minute on the next coat, I think. So I put a top coat, put a layer of that on, keeping it nice and thin, pop it in the lamp, back to the ink. I'm going to layer it up, so I want quite an intense colour, because the bubbles I found when I was playing with this, because I didn't know put your teeth in tray, I didn't know what sort of effect you get, so I wanted to play with lots of different things to see what was good and what was bad. So the 2 black ones, I'm now going in with the second powder from What's Up. I think this is called Sunset Powder. Oh, I wouldn't stick that blue tack, so I was having a mess with it because I'm messy. I'm such a messy worker, so I've got chrome everywhere. Anyway, dust that off, top coat in the lamp. Now I wanted to do 2 of the black chromes, because I wanted to do 1 in matte and 1 in normal and see what sort of effect we'd get. So that's my sort of thinking when I was doing this. Pop it in the lamp, back out with the blue one, give that another layer, get that colour nice and intense. Rub-a-dub-dub, put that in. Here we go. So Dream Powder 008. So again, dust that off, put on another layer of top coat, very, very thin. Wipe that off. You can see me wiping the top coat brush. I keep doing that. I'm running out. Actually, I need to get another one out. So doing that nice and thin in the lamp. Then the bronze shade needs another layer, so not messing about now, just take it off, rub, give that a second coat, so it's in colour. The colour is nice and intense. Here we go, Sunset Paddy. Yeah, I thought that's number 7, that one. It's a beautiful bronzy red, it's gorgeous. So again, put in a thin coat of that top coat and then pop that in the lamp. Back to the ink, we're just gonna dab on now, see what it does, see what sort of pattern we get. But I do want a dark purple, so that's what I'm aiming for with this. So we have one black tip left, so we're going in with Treasure Flakes from What's Up, and I'm going to rub them in. Now what I was looking for with this was, with the pad we get a nice smooth finish, with this we get like a mottled effect. So again, see what it comes out like when it's got bubbles on it. So I will top coat this, put it in the lamp, give it another layer, and then top coat it and put it in the lamp for a second time. I don't show you all of that, you've seen enough now. You get the gist. I think one layer is enough. Pop it in the lamp and then come back to the ink nail. We're going to give this a top coat, protect it, pop it in the lamp. The reason I put on a top coat and I cure it is that if I'm not happy with the bubbles or anything like that, I can wipe it off and it's not going to affect anything that you've done, whether it be the ink, the flakes, the chrome, whatever. So do your nail, protect it, then we can play about with the bubbles. So fold my paper over, get rid of all them flakes and chrome mess. Get your throff on, baby. And what we're going to do, this is the flake nail after its second coat. So I'm going to come in with a top coat, and it's the non-white top coat, so it's the normal shiny, and I'm going to do it really, really thin. If you do it thicker, you can. It will still work, but it will come out and it will be really, really rough. If you do it thin and put the bubbles on, it comes out a hell of a lot smoother. Put the bubbles in, pop it in the lamp. I'm going to do exactly the same with the pink chrome on this white nail. Again, put the top coat on, wipe it off. I want it really thin. Get me throff on, pop the bubbles on. Get it in the lamp. Spread it out, get it in the lamp. Oh, it was getting all slippy because of the fairy liquid. Do exactly the same with the chrome. We've got the top coat on, we're going to put some bubbles on. Get it in the lamp. So that's 3 non-wipe. I'm going to do 2 matte. I'm going to do the ink nail, and I'm going to do the bronze nail. So exactly the same sort of process. Put it on really thin, get your throff on, pop your bubbles on, get it in the lamp. Slightly out of shot, you guys, sorry. That's it, in the lamp. Get the last one. Exactly the same. This is going to be the matte. So this is from Ugly Duckling. Put it on, wipe it off, nice and thin. Then we're going to get a throff on. Pop the bubbles on. Oh yeah, I've got it down to a T now. Look at that, smooth as anything. I was all over the place to start with. Then is the reveal. So we start to wipe it off really gently with a bit of gel cleanse. And I'll zoom in for you so that you can see. This is really subtle, so you can tell when it hits the light. Very, very pretty. This is a lot more, this is the matte one, remember? But it's a lot more prominent. So you don't need it in your face, you can see that. See what this one is. Again, this is the matte one. Not pretty. I like that. I do like that. And this is the blue one. Oh, now I'm getting bubbles all over me. Lint-free wipe, so I'll get another one in a minute. Get a clean one. So here we are. Look at that chrome, isn't it beautiful colour, the blue to purple. You can see all that bubble effect. And that's it, guys. This is all 5 nails. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please take a moment and give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, I would love it if you would. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.